Good morning, everyone, and welcome to Vail Daily Live. I'm Trisha Swenson, coming to you live from the Vail Daily offices here in Vail, Colorado. We're so glad you joined us on this morning, Saturday, the 5th of June. What another glorious day in the Vail Valley. We're going to be checking in with Brazzo. He'll be down in Eagle at the Eagle Outside Festival. We'll have Meredith coming live from Vail, and even Ken Hovey is coming in from a little corner of Colorado, a beautiful little slice of beauty called Crested Butte. So we'll be checking in with our three remote hosts throughout the next 90 minutes, and we'll be with you for those 90 minutes until 8:30 or maybe a little bit longer. It's a stream. We can go as long as we want, but we want to thank you so much for watching, and we want to remind you to subscribe so you can find us anywhere and you'll get the alerts for when we're going to be coming to you live. We will be live 7 days a week all throughout the summer and the early fall, just to give you details on what's going on in the Vail Valley and beyond. And we have a lot of things that are happening now because of summer being in full swing. I know it's not quite summer. It's not till the summer solstice, but after Memorial Day and with weather like this, kids are out of school. It feels like summertime out there. But let's check in with Brazzo. He is down at the Eagle Outside Festival, and this is one of the events that was canceled last year. Hi, guys. Hey, there's Mike McCormick. Hey, great to see you.
Good morning, Trish.
Welcome
Hello.
to my spectacular hair day.
You guys, it's great to have events back in the Vail Valley and the Eagle Outside Festival. Such a wonderful way to kick off summer because of all the knowledge we get with your skills clinic and the demos that we can do. Tell me what's going to be going on this weekend.
Man, it is a weekend packed full of activities. We have women's group rides. We have non-gender group rides. We have tech clinics, maintenance clinics. There's a huge Velo Swap demos, of course. Kids Strider races. We have Colorado Squirt Gun Championships down at Brush Creek Park. There's tons of stuff. And then we're capping it off with live music at Seven Hermits tonight. And what's the last thing? The bike-in movie, Thor, Ragnarok. Viewed under the stars.
Okay,
So this place
yeah.
is kicking out. If you can see it, Trish, they're working hard right now to get it all ready. Is a climbing wall. Look at how beautiful Eagle looks this morning. Everybody working hard. Mike's crew, everybody's waking it up here. But we are expecting an amazing day, a great event, and I'll be walking around, and we'll be transmitting some more clinics, some more of the new and what's going on the bike world. And this is gonna be fun, Mike.
I think so. There's just tons of stuff going on. And new for this year, we have a Velo Swap. So bring your old and used bikes down to sell, and our staff will sell them for you and just hand you off a stack of money at the end of the day.
Man, I'm gonna have to go back home.
Right? Totally.
Well, and you know what? The nice thing about having a Velo Swap, it is so hard to get gear these days. We started to experience that last summer due to the supply chain and everything. So if you have something to off-sell, hey, and if you're looking for it, I mean, these items are in demand, right, Mike?
Totally. It's feast and famine all at the same time. Your favorite bike is sitting on a container ship at the Port of Los Angeles right now. So you need to get a holdover bike, right?
Yep.
Come grab it from us. We've got dozens and dozens of great used bikes for sale, and they've been pouring in all yesterday and this morning.
Okay. What time is the Velo Swap going to be? Will it be today and tomorrow?
Yeah, from 9 to 5 today and 9 to 4 tomorrow. We have a secure bike corral where people who want to buy bikes can do quick test rides, see if everything fits. And our staff will help size, and they're great, knowledgeable bike people. So lots of expertise here on the ground.
Okay, perfect. And then how many different bike vendors are you going to have in all those tents that people can demo?
Millions of vendors. Well, it's an interesting question, Trish. Bike demo is tough right now because everyone's sold out of bikes. So a lot of the manufacturers have really scaled down their operations. So we've focused at the festival this year on programming and entertainment. We do have Specialized here and Intense Cycles. Quiet Cat is here. Wildside, which is a local vendor like Quiet Cat. So there's still tons of stuff to do. All the bike shops from the Valley are here doing group rides and tech clinics. And it is a weekend full of activity with demo. It used to be all demo, and now we're branching out. So
That is fantastic. Are we gonna have a pajama run tomorrow morning? I heard.
oh my gosh, yes, at Color Coffee. Bring your jammies, your favorite onesie, and meet at Color Coffee. It's a short run, very very community centric, and they're gonna meet at Color Coffee afterwards for coffee and probably scones, some sort of quiches.
Yeah, this sounds fun everywhere. You know, it's fun reading all over this festival. Come and visit. We'll be here all day checking it out. This is gonna be just fantastic. I'm gonna keep posting, and I will keep showing what's going on as they start lifting the event. So, Trish, you let me know. I'm ready for you whenever. Okay.
Okay, perfect. Thanks, guys, for giving us a little blip of what's going to be happening down at Eagle Ranch today and tomorrow. And such an awesome thing. It's the Eagle Outside Festival and that pajama run tomorrow morning. They're going to have that Squirt Gun Championships later on this afternoon at Brush Creek Park. So either log onto their website or just stay tuned here. We'll have Brazzo giving us some more details about what's going on. Right now, let's check in with Meredith. She is standing by on the other end of the Vail Valley. She is just below the gore. We've got a beautiful sight there. Hey, your jacket almost matches that really neon spring green that we see this type of year.
It does look like that. Good morning, Trish. Yes,
Hey.
I am at the Vail Golf Course right now, and it is a gorgeous morning. I'm enjoying these views. I actually was able to watch the sunrise right over the Gore
Awesome.
Range right here. So it's been a beautiful morning already, and our morning looks like it's going to be beautiful until the afternoon. But yeah, Trish, I have some exciting news to share with you. I was able to go to the Michael Fronte concert, and I did not expect that, but I had a friend say he had an extra ticket, and I got in, and I am so inspired from this concert. I can't even begin to tell you.
You know, I've talked to a few people that went, a few last night and then a few this morning, and they said it was so uplifting. You know, Michael Fronte, what a great person to have for your first concert back into the, getting back into the world of live music, and his messaging, everything, so amazing. And we've got some of the footage you took. So, wow, a line out the door, literally out the gate here. And then you had pretty good seats. Look at that.
Yes, I moved all around the venue. It was actually a pretty packed house. On the sides of the amphitheater, there were still some seats, but look at that crowd. I mean,
Oh, wow.
it has been so long since the amphitheater was packed like that.
Yeah.
Everyone was smiling ear to ear, and
Oh,
it was just so inspiring. I mean, the Vail Daily headline is the uplifting concert, and that is exactly what it was.
Yes, it definitely was. And Michael Fronte actually surprised a few locals by performing at Jeff Roush's Celebration of Life a ceremony yesterday, and he played about 4 songs yesterday afternoon before his big concert that night. He's a big fan of Highline Entertainment, and Jeff Roush was, of course, the founder of that. And so I got to hear a little bit of his words yesterday, Meredith. Of course, it was kind of a melancholy because we were a little sad that we were there for Jeff Roush's memorial, but actually Celebration of Life. We kept on calling it, but there he was. He was just on stage with a couple of his bandmates and played 4 songs, like I said, and I couldn't think of a better place to be and just to think about life and how we need to celebrate every day. So thanks for sharing that.
That's his message. He spreads love and positivity and gratitude, and he's all about bringing the good vibes and keeping those vibes. Every song, it felt like the finale. I'm like, is that the last song? No.
Definitely.
And then he's also such a deep artist, and he is able to use his platform and talk about things. He talked about gun violence, and it shook right to the core, and we were right present with him, but then he was able to talk about COVID, and that he actually lost his stepfather due to COVID and got really emotional, so he can get to these moments that just get to your heart, but then he very naturally and genuinely brings the vibe right back up So it was just one of the most inspiring concerts I've been to, in a while. So
Yeah, definitely. Oh, good. I'm glad you got to go, and I'm glad that the Valley is embracing live music once again. Really fun to see the Ford Amphitheater full. I love how they have that big screen now, and so you can see it. You can have great views even from the lawn seats. But we've got
exactly.
more. Yeah, yeah. So
It's a
it's really
game changer.
awesome.
You don't need the binoculars anymore.
Yeah, yeah, you're not like, how many people are on stage? You can see it all. Okay, perfect. Meredith, we'll check in with you throughout the morning. Thank you for that footage and those stories from the Michael Franti concert. All right, one more person we're checking in. We've got Ken Hoey standing by at one of our Epic Pass's sister resorts. So if you had an Epic Pass this past year, you could ski over at Crested Butte. And Ken, what's it looking like? Oh, the sun has risen.
Yeah.
You're not as much in the shadows as much. Look at that great main street.
Yeah. Good morning, Trisha. I'm in Crested Butte, Trisha. In all these years of broadcasting live, I've always been kind of confined to Eagle or Summit County. So to come down here to Gunnison County today to bring our viewers live to the heart of Crested Butte is really cool. I mean, what do you think? Like, you've been here before, right?
Yeah. You know what? I've only been there once before in the summer for a wedding. I've not skied there, but and I've always seen it in the USA Pro Cycling Challenge. That would be one of their stops, so I'd see it from the video footage on TV. But just gorgeous and such a quaint little town. And what I love about Colorado is you have so many fun towns within just a couple of hours. We love Vail and Beaver Creek, but I love traveling to some of our other iconic mountain towns.
Yeah, and that's what I wanted to showcase on this, and we'll bring it up in just a moment. Just the trip over here, coming over from Eagle County. Crested Butte is one of my favorites. I love it over here because Crested Butte is like the perfect combination, I would say, of like Red Cliff and Aspen. Right? It's got it all. And I mean, there are more bicycles per capita in this town than probably anywhere else in the world. I mean, this compares to like the Netherlands with their biking culture that's here. They have a number of different bike races throughout the year. Today, I am down here to do some whitewater kayaking. They have the OB Joyful Class 5 creek race. I'm not racing in it, but I'm going to go over there and watch it and help run safety for it. But I absolutely love Crested Butte. This place is cool. And one thing that you touched on, and I was just surfing on my iPad looking at it, you're right. We have a lot of our viewers out there that you have an Epic Pass and they like saving some money, and you can actually utilize your Epic Pass here in Crested Butte now, not only for the skiing and riding, but also for lodging. I was just looking online. They've got a bunch of deals. They give you 10% off of lodging at a Vail Resorts property over here if you stay 5 days or more. So you can definitely save some money. Do you have an Epic Pass?
Yes, I do. Yes, I do.
Well,
So,
you and Mike could come over here and have
yeah.
a nice little vacation. And it's only like, I don't know, 2.5 hours or so to drive over. I actually have some footage I'm going to bring up here and show our locals what the drive was like if you're getting ready to maybe go on a little road trip. This is the Paonia Reservoir, Trisha. Now, this is right before you make the left-hand turn and go up toward Kebler Pass. And by Kebler Corner, the reservoir is filling up. I know that there's going to be some people out there today doing some wakeboarding. This is awesome. This is Kebler Corner. It's owned by Paul and Emily St. Ruth. They are out of Eagle County. They have this huge, beautiful campground. It's got cabins. You have tent camping. It's awesome. But look at the drive over here yesterday. And one of the biggest and coolest things about doing this drive is this one little portion when you come over Kebler Pass, going through the aspen groves. And I snapped this photo. I tried to put it on the video. I came across this beautiful big cow. That's what you call a female elk, out in a pasture at the base of the mountains. And she was as curious about me as I was about her. So snapped it. It's just, there's so much wildlife there. I will advise you though. I mean, summer is here in full swing and there are many visitors on these roads right now, a lot of campers. Colorado is the place to be and people are out in force. So just be aware if you're doing that drive, take your time. Don't come around those blind turns too sharply, but I love it. I think I'm going to do a weather for you if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah,
we're doing a weather report right now?
Yeah, we can. Hey, I got a quick question. The OB Joyful event, well, what is this? Is it a certain stretch of river?
Sure. It's going to get loud. I've got a truck coming up here behind me, so forgive me for a second. We'll let those guys go. Early morning in a small ski town, we'll let him slide on out of here. The OB Joyful race. So you should Google it. OHBE Joyful, OB Joyful. It is a creek, a very steep creek. It's, I don't know, maybe 10 or 15 minutes just outside of town here in Crested Butte. We used to come here 25 years ago and paddle it. A lot of waterfalls in there. I don't know that my body could take the impacts of the race. I know I can kind of bounce my way down it. It's a really awesome race. I wouldn't say it's the most spectator friendly unless you were like already over here. It's pretty easy to hike up there. Yeah, there's a shot. That's the big waterfall in there. It's kind of an impromptu race that they put together, more of the core locals. It's not like a mountain games style race or anything like that. Kind of low key, but it is definitely fun to watch paddlers from across the state come out here and challenge themselves. So it's just cool to be down here, you know. It's staycations, right?
And it is a staycation.
One thing I wanted to tell our viewers, that was a great segment from Meredith talking about Michael Franti. Trisha, you and I talked about this last weekend. I was fortunate enough to be over in Buena Vista, and I caught a concert there. Everyone should be prepared for their first concert, right? It's like everyone got released from prison, Trisha Swenson, and they're all so happy. And they're that happy already at a concert. Then you give them Michael Franti, right? I mean, you saw everybody on their feet. So everyone wait until you go to your first concert back, you know, kind of post-COVID apocalyptic scenario, and you're going to be blown away at how happy people are.
Oh, I know. And I think people are going to be happy with the weather forecast. We're looking pretty good. Why don't you tell us what we can expect today in the Colorado Rockies? Yeah, let's bring it up. This Weather and Mountain Report brought to you by Betteridge, fine watches and jewelry since 1897. And go in there and say hello to Denise. She's a good friend of mine. She's the manager there. They have the coolest and most beautiful products there. Trisha, you know as well as I do. I know.
And for the guys, their watch selection there, man, you can get some beautiful wrist candy there. But let's bring up the weather report. I'm just advising everyone to be prepared for anything. It is still kind of spring-like conditions here in the mountains. It was warm yesterday. We do expect to see a continuation of those warm temperatures, but it just seems like every day we're getting some wind and some light rain showers. I encountered that on the drive over Kebler Pass yesterday. So lots of sunscreen. People don't realize how much greater the UV exposure is up here. And then, of course, take along the rain jacket. And also make sure now, Trisha, that you tune in to VDL, Vail Daily Live, each and every day. And we'll bring you your weather and mountain reports and reports from around the state of Colorado, just like here in Crested Butte. I'm going to grab my camera off, Trisha. I just have to show you this over toward, sorry, I know, really fancy. Get my finger out of the way. I got to turn this around. I just want to show you Crested Butte, right? People love this main street and coming down here. And then I just wanted to turn the camera, if you can see it, over toward Mount of Crested Butte right there. Sun just came peeking up over the top.
Wow.
Isn't it beautiful?
Yeah.
And whenever you come to Crested Butte, they're not open now. You have to check this place out. Secret Stash Pizzeria. I'll show you. They just have such an awesome setup and a great pizza. If the guy from Barstool Sports, who I'm sure you don't know who that is, Trisha.
No, I do know who that is.
You know, he always does pizza reviews. If he ever comes to Crested Butte, he's got to go to Secret Stash. So back to you guys in Eagle Vale and Meredith and Vail. I'm in Crested Butte. I'm going to sign off, go find some really good coffee, and get on the river. Okay. All right. Thanks, Ken. Thanks for that report today. Fun to see some other towns and fun to see great weather in the forecast for today. Like Ken mentioned, just a slight chance of showers this afternoon, but this morning it is going to be absolutely gorgeous. We have more coming up on Vail Daily Live. We want you to stay tuned. We'll be right back after these messages.
You know, they were really trying to push the limits of Cordillera, and at this point in time, Cordillera wasn't ready for this house. This site and the views that you can see out here really, I mean, so we really tried to make it just all about the view. So you walk in that front door and you just open up and see everything out there in space. And, you know, the panoramas across the valley are just outstanding. So it was really easy. That really just helped lay it all out on the site really well for us. You know, it's a really unique property. We put two 35-acre parcels together here for the client and went through a pretty exhaustive process, but it's pretty unique to have this kind of individual estate sitting on such a large format property inside a gated community. It doesn't exist anywhere else in the Vail Valley.
Welcome back to Vail Daily Live. I'm Trisha Swenson coming to you live from our studio here in Eagle Vale. But we want to check in with Brazzo. He's heading down to Eagle Ranch. And Brazzo, I know you're a big coffee fan. I've got my water in my Vail Mountain Coffee and Tea cup. Fuel your adventure. But where are you today?
Right now, I'm at Color Coffee, as you can tell.
Oh, yeah,
And,
yeah.
I'm just waiting to hear some of the vendors and setting it up. They're setting up. I'm here hanging out with Holly. Look at all this amazing goods. This is Tricia Swanson.
Hey, how are you? Oh my gosh, are they busy all night making these goods? Look at these.
The bakers come in at like 4 or 5 in the morning, yeah.
Oh, wow. Okay. And
Yeah,
what do you see there? Did they have any empanadas there?
No empanadas, but they have really good cinnamon rolls and great cup of coffee. So as we are kicking in, people start arriving, all the vendors start arriving. So I'm about to go and start bothering them. Don't let them set up. I want to know. I want to know what's going on. I want to learn what is the latest and newest technology on bikes. Prana have a big sale from 9 to 5 today, and from 10 to 3 tomorrow. And they have amazing yoga gear. I want to learn it all. So I'm hoping they open soon so I can start sharing with you guys.
Hey, but first of all, I want to ask what kind of coffee you got. I know you're a coffee connoisseur. So when you walk into a place like this, what do you do? Like, do you check? Do you read the entire menu first, or do you just have a go-to? What do you got in that little cup?
Well, I got a cappuccino, no sugar. That's what I do. I love their espresso. Espresso is always good. It's more on the strong side. I like drip coffee as well, but I feel a little fancy today, so I'm lifting my pinky and drinking my cappuccino. Really good coffee today. This guy's making amazing coffee. So what you can tell me about the espresso that you guys have?
We cycle through all of the different espressos that we roast here. So this one right now is a Colombia, but we do all different ones.
Cherry pastry and toffee smooth, satisfying. Alto de Topa. This is from Colombia. So, that's what I'm having today. Colombian espresso.
Okay, perfect. Yeah, that'll fuel everybody up. All right, I understand that Color Coffee is the big sponsor for the pajama and onesie race tomorrow morning. So I bet you there'll be people there getting all fueled up and before the little fun run.
Yeah, the run starts here tomorrow morning. Everybody will be here in pajamas, getting probably some coffee, some pastries, and go for a little run. I think it's going to be hilarious and so much fun.
Okay. Now, do they just serve coffee, or do they have any alcohol there?
Well, they have a bunch of different stuff. They have all kinds of pastries. They have a full menu. What is your right here? We have a full menu of breakfast and lunch. They do some sandwiches, some breakfast burritos, and of course, some drinks. They sell also some booze here, so you can have a glass of wine. Mm-hmm.
Okay, you could do it like an Irish coffee or something, like a little whiskey in there or something.
Absolutely, something to make you run faster.
Okay, perfect. And the weather's been really nice. It's already 52 in Vail, temperature-wise. What does it feel like down in Eagle?
Oh, it feels fantastic. I think it's over 50 already. So it really feels good, nice and warm. I'm enjoying my flippy floppies, as you know. That's my favorite. You see, today I wear a shirt, so it's business casual on the top and chilling on the bottom.
Okay, perfect. Yeah, you know what? We're gonna bring up the website for the Eagle Outside Festival so we can give people kind of a rundown. You mentioned that Prana sale, starting at 9 today and then 10 a.m. tomorrow. A lot of fun pictures on there, and like Mike McCormick was saying, less demos just because the poor bike shops have really had to sell everything they have. But Brazzo, it's pretty interesting all the different events that they're gonna have, and they mentioned some some of the skills clinics. So, as we know, mountain biking, it can be pretty difficult. I don't know if you mountain bike much. I know you dirt bike, but learning how to navigate over those rocks or maybe bunny hop over a log and just the techniques you need. I'm glad they're going to be having some of those skill clinics for people.
Absolutely. You definitely need to know how to pull your bars, pull and push when you need it, what kind of gear you're climbing up. It's a lot of methodology, how you pull and push on the pedals, how you pull it on the bars, all kinds of stuff. So they're going to have some clinics here where you can learn how to do a bunny hop. They're going to give you all kinds of interesting tips. Eagle County is absolutely, or the Eagle River Valley is mecca on mountain biking. And I choose the engine because I'm lazy.
But you probably did bike it.
What an amazing sport! You get the cardio, you get the scenery, you get the adrenaline when you're dropping downhill, and the bikes nowadays are just unbelievable. You have all double suspensions, disc brakes, seat droppers, all kinds of stuff. So we're gonna learn and see all those stuff today with all these amazing events and vendors. Mm-hmm.
And then I love how they have fun events like the Squirt Gun Championships. It says it starts from 1 to 3 p.m. You just bring your super soaker. Do you have squirt guns? Do your boys like playing with squirt guns?
We don't, sadly. We don't. So I need to get on it and get on the program. So I might go to a local shop and be ready for that because that sounds like a blast.
I know. And then I love how they have the bike-in movie. So you can basically watch Thor tonight, and that's going to be down at the Brush Creek Park. So, Eagle Ranch is such a bike-friendly town with all their paths that they have. A lot of people have beach cruisers as well as their mountain bikes down there so they can pedal downtown.
Yep, exactly. You can move around. Look at that. It's a bike ride outside. It's, as you said, dog friendly and bike friendly and a family oriented event. This is what this community is all about. And, sharing with the world all these amazing gifts that we are receiving here, these mountains, all these amazing people, knowledgeable people and amazing products. So it's going to be a fun day. I can't wait. As soon as this coffee kicks in, you might see me trying to do a bunny hop.
Okay, perfect. All right. Thanks, Brazzo. Brazzo's coming to us live from Eagle Ranch, home of the Eagle Outside Festival. Kicked off last night. They had the bike-in movie, and they were setting things up. All the demo tents, or not really demo tents, but all the skill clinics and everything that'll be going on today. And you can go to eagleoutsidefestival.com/schedule for more details on the whole details about the Prana sale, the Velo swap, gear sale. You can sell your old equipment there. Equipment is in such high demand. If you have something laying around the house you're not using, someone else can definitely use it right now. But all right, we're going to check in with our weather right now. We've got beautiful blue skies. Last I checked, it was 52 in Vail. And this weather report is brought to you by the town of Avon, the heart of the valley. They'll be having their Sunset Live concert tomorrow night. This will be Sunday night from 6 to 8 with Jubilingo. And that happens on the backside of the Avon Performance Pavilion. The Terrace is what it's called. So it's really cool. You've got you could sit right there on the deck. You could sit on the docks just beyond that, or you could also just paddle up, maybe on your stand-up paddleboard. You could sit on the beach and hear the music, and it's just a fun locals event and a wonderful way to wind down the weekend. But weather-wise for today, yesterday was absolutely gorgeous. We didn't really see any rain up and down the valley. We're going to see a slight chance of that rain happening for your Saturday, but it's mostly going to have to happen later than about 2 p.m. or so. So highs in the mid 70s for up valley. Where Brazzo is down valley, they'll probably see 80s and plenty of sunshine, but we're going to see some of that cloud cover creep in and give us a chance of showers after about 2 o'clock. Now for your Sunday, same kind of thing, a beautiful morning and then a slight chance of showers after about noon. So once again, just be safe, get the bike ride in, earlier tea times, mountain bike ride, and then I always say plan the later lunch. If it rains, you're fine. You'll be indoors. But we've got more good coming up on Vail Daily Live. Rachel, we're going to go to a commercial break, or what do you got for me? Okay, Rachel, my producer behind the scenes here is giving me the directions for today. So we'll be back after this.
We're for the fashion forward and budget minded. We've got the brands that set you apart, the style to make you stand out, the looks that let you shine. We are for the dreamers, the doers, and the savers. Outlets at Silverthorne. Elevate your savings. Save up to 70% on the best designer brands. Visit outletsatsilverthorne.com for current sales and events.
We are back, 54 degrees outside in Vail right now, warmer down Valley, and it's going to be warming up really soon. But we want to give you the headlines for today in today's Vail Daily for Saturday, the 5th of June. And on the cover, uplifting in person. Yes, we're having in-person concerts once again. This is a shot from the Michael Fronte concert. He played to a packed crowd at the Amp on Friday. The show marks the return of live music in Vail, and I can't think of a better guy to do this than Michael Fronte. So happy to see him back on the stage. He's a big friend of the Vail Valley. He also played at Jeff Roush's memorial or his celebration of life yesterday. So that was quite a treat for people that attended, and what a treat to his family, the Roush family, as well as the Highline Sports and Entertainment family. You can read more about that story in today's paper. But headlines for today: leaks at Lead Reservoir. Issues at reservoirs south of Gypsum don't involve dam or expansion project, but repairs mean it won't be filled this year. So unfortunately, we won't see that Gypsum Reservoir filled this season. More on page A3. Also in today's news, we've got Hooked on a Feeling. Rare Waters gives fly fishers access to private waters at a fair price. So you can learn more about that, some great pictures. And if you're not ready to fish on your own, you can fish with some of the other angling companies. More on that on page A2. And in other news, Gypsum Moto Track in Dry Lake open space attracting out-of-town interest. So it's become quite a draw down Valley for not only locals, but people from around the region. More on page A4. And you can find all sorts of fun things to do in the paper. We've got our events calendar. We've got arts and entertainment. We'll let you know how you can get involved with our Vail Live. You can always send your pictures into the Vail Live page, and we want you to send your videos to us. Just go to vaildaily.com/submit. We'd love to see what you're doing, what your pets are doing, what your family's doing. So grab a copy. You can head on down to any blue newspaper dispenser from Eastvale down to Gypsum, or you can always go online. We have the entire paper online, the e-edition, so you can flip through the pages, see the ads, find out what's going on, and you can also just read story by story, and we update that as soon as the stories come in. We'll update that. We'll also have breaking news, like that car accident that happened earlier this week. We put that on vaildaily.com as well. So Vail Daily, bringing communities together since 1981. We're going to check in with Meredith now. She's standing by in Vail, somewhere in Vail. You were over by the golf course earlier. Meredith, where are you now?
Yes, so I migrated over to the education center at the Betty Ford Alpine Gardens, and I was actually in the other end of the garden earlier this week. So I thought I'd come and check out this education center, and I had never actually explored this new building, and it's currently closed right now, but there's plenty outside. And I came over here because there's a plant sale happening right now. So I was checking out the whole sale because I passed by yesterday, and I got some more information. So I will give that and give you a little tour of this. So at the top of the education center, there's this green roof, and I'm actually going to give you my view. I'm going to flip my camera here. So there's this gorgeous green roof. Green roofs are a win-win-win. It is actually pretty gorgeous over here with some bench. And I mean, I could dance up here.
I
It's
know.
like,
You know what, Meredith? I've actually been to events, different fundraisers, the Vail
yeah,
Valley Business Women. We've gathered there before. And so you can rent out that space. I've been to a fashion show up there. And so it's really cool. And this education center has been such an amenity. I know it's only been around for a few years. And the Betty Ford Alpine Gardens, I know that they're kind of just getting their gardens back up and running after a long, cold winter. And it's really neat, the different zones that we can grow up here because we are high alpine. But yeah, I walked by this yesterday too, and I saw the flowers. And I think we can finally plant our flowers in Vail. Down Valley, it's been a bit warmer, but a lot of times they say don't plant your flowers until after Memorial Day because we still could get a hard freeze.
exactly. They have so much variety here. And, I feel like plants just became super popular during COVID too, like bread making and
Yes.
plants just, I feel like everyone's into plants now. At least all my friends are. And I can't stop looking at all these gorgeous plants. I mean, they really have such a great variety. And a lot of these plants are water efficient,
Yeah,
which is awesome for someone like me who kind of forgets to water
I
their
know. Yeah.
plants.
My
And
plants thrive on neglect. So
yeah,
I have to find something that's
exactly.
pretty hardy.
Exactly. So they have such a great variety. And after reading a bit more information, you do have to be a member to purchase
Okay.
these, but they have great prices. I mean, $3 to $14. This
Yeah.
is
Yeah.
incredible. So it is easy to become a member if you would like, and I can even zoom in here. You
Okay.
can become a member at bettyfordalpinegardens.org and have access to some of these gorgeous plants. And look at these pots. They
Oh,
have,
wow.
I guess they're called troughs, I should
Yep.
say,
Yep.
but
Yep.
they're gorgeous, and they can end up looking like this. I mean, come on, that's a piece of art.
Oh, that's so cute. Oh, wow. That's so neat. So you can get all that there. And you know what? If you're a member, if you become a member, you're supporting this nonprofit that brings so much beauty and joy and a lot of education about gardening too. And you could really become a part of this community at the Betty Ford Alpine Gardens. So I think it'd be a good investment to
Ex-
become a member and then get discounts on plants and then, really learn a lot more.
exactly. I loved the segment yesterday where we looked at you gardening, and you used an old boot, and there's all the different creative ways to garden. I think it's such a peaceful activity. I One day I'll get into gardening. I know my dad really takes care of our garden, but I'm
Good.
inspired to garden after being here.
I know. It's so pretty, and it does make you want to, caretake for something other than yourself. A little plant.
Exactly.
It's a good start. All right. Hey Meredith, I know that you were at Michael Fronte last night, and then of course you were involved with the dancers. You were one of the dance instructors for Vail Valley Academy of Dance for Cinderella, but you're a busy girl. You have a film camp coming up, and this is part of Youth Power 365. Is that who it's with?
That's correct. Yeah. And even more specifically, it's with the Girl Power program. And it is starting this Monday, and it's going to be going for the next 5 weeks. I'm so excited. I'm always, before anything starts, I get a little nervous, and trying to just gear up and get everything in place. But I'm looking forward to meeting new girls. We're going to have probably like 16 more girls than we had last time.
Wow.
So we
Yeah.
have
What ages? What
yeah,
ages?
so it's mostly middle schoolers, but I'm really trying to involve some more high schoolers. So this year I split it up into two different courses. And the first course is it's the workshop course. So it's the prerequisite, if you can call it that way. And yeah, so that's where they're going to learn the fundamentals, the terminology, and it's just the introduction to production and post-production. So they're a bit more ready to walk onto a set and make a short film, which is the second course.
Oh,
And
wow.
that is called Director's Choice. And so that's where they'll work with me. And I also bring in a small team, about 6 to 10 more experienced filmmakers. I'd like to say emerging filmmakers, where we get that peer-to-peer mentorship, and they really get to learn with people on how to make a film.
Oh, wow.
And my goal is to then have another course, which is full on student film, where these middle school and high school girls are running their own film and we end up submitting them to festivals. So, I have a long-term vision for this program, and it takes time and patience to grow anything like these plants and a program.
It definitely does. And we had fun last November. I know you asked me at last minute, hey, can I play the role of like a soccer mom or something? So I had a small part in your first her film program. That was really fun and really successful. And the girls got to be a part of your premiere at the Riverwalk. They did a Q&A. They kind of had like a red carpet type of situation. But it was really neat to see that whole project come to fruition.
Thank you. Yeah, I was so glad you were able to be a part of it too. You were such a great actress, and it was so nice to work with someone familiar. It was a dramatic day, I will say, because I sprained my foot right before the first take of production. So I ended up on crutches for that whole entire production.
Yeah.
But it was really fun to have you involved. And, I think it was a great lesson for the girls to see that, passion and persistence, even through, sprained ankles and cold temperatures, we are just passionate to make a film. And it was cool for them to be a part from the very beginning all the way to feeling like they are presenting it at a movie theater and they are walking the red carpet and celebrating the work that they did. And I think one of the most inspiring moments was when they were able to participate in a Q&A, and the confidence out of these middle schoolers was so inspiring. I mean, they truly believed they were filmmakers and they were talking about the process, and it was just one of the most inspiring moments throughout the whole process of that last short film.
So if we want to get our student girls signed up, what's the website? I know that things are filling up.
Yes, so the workshop is actually sold out, which is honestly very exciting. So we're going to have 18 girls in that program. But we are looking for more filmmakers to join Director's Choice. And this is really a unique opportunity because they're going to be working with a DP, which is Director of Photography, that I'm flying in from Chicago. They're going to be working with some emerging filmmakers that are doing this for their career. And so we're going to be creating a short film, and we have a writer out in DC area writing it right now. And the story is so inspiring. I'm really excited to direct this. Okay. And so, if you are interested, we are really looking for filmmakers or, girls who have a little bit of experience, so they're not coming in with no experience. And if that is you, then you can go to the Youth Power 365 website and you can sign up. It is extremely affordable. This 3-week program is $75.
Wow.
And the 2-week program is $50. So that just shows that we have such a supportive foundation really trying to empower filmmaking and women in film. So I could not be more grateful for the Youth Power 365 and the Girl Power program.
Okay, perfect. Well, we're grateful for all you're doing with the young girls in the Vail Valley, Meredith, and
Thanks,
all your success you've had with your film and everything. So we'll check back in. And once again, that plant sale is happening today over the Betty Ford Alpine Gardens Education Center. You need to be a member to get these deals, but I think it's a membership that's going to be worth your while, and you can become a part of that gardening community. Up next, we're going to have more weather details. Last I checked, it's about 54 degrees in Vail, so keep in mind that we're going to have another nice morning, but a chance of showers this afternoon. Stay tuned.
Do you dream of owning land near the biggest lakes, tallest 14ers, and the best gold medal fish? How about right in the heart of ski country? Would it be worth a $75 raffle ticket for a chance to win it? You can own land in Twin Lakes and help St. Vincent Hospital Foundation raise funds. The drawing for this half-acre residential lot is June 24th. Buy your tickets today at coloradolandrush.com.
$54 degrees outside the Vail, town of Vail. We're seeing things about 54 degrees down in Eagle, where Brazzo is right now. But we're going to get you the weather. Brought to you by Liv Sotheby's International Realty. They're the leading firm here in Colorado. Call one of their broker professionals, and you'll be able to live the life you love. And we've got a gorgeous morning, as we've been seeing with Brazzo down in Eagle. Ken Harvey was down in Crested Butte. Meredith coming in from the Betty Ford Alpine Gardens, right there by the Ford Amphitheater, just east of downtown Vail. But we're going to see beautiful clear skies this morning with a chance of some clouds building, and we could see a rain shower or two after about 3 o'clock or 2 p.m. today. And then overnight lows will dip down back into the 40s. So nice and cool, so nice for sleeping. And then tomorrow, the same type of thing, sunny in the morning, and then by noon, we could see a chance of those showers. It's about a 30% chance for your Sunday and your Sunday night, and Monday looking good as well. So as we start the work week out, we'll have highs right around the upper 70s. And then down valley, it'll be a bit warmer, and a chance of those afternoon showers. So just be prepared for it. I always say pack a rain jacket, even a fleece, because sometimes when we do see the rain, it does cool off a little bit. But I think we should have good weather for Sunset Live tomorrow night, which happens at the Town of Avon, Nottingham Park. Free music from 6 to 8 p.m. But want to thank Liv Sotheby's for that weather report. And right now, I think we're going to take it down. Do we have our St. Vincent Health, Rachel? Okay.
So let's go to Brazzo while we wait for those guys to come back.
All right. We've got Brazzo standing by. He's down at Eagle Ranch. Hey, Brazzo, what's happening with the Eagle Outside Festival?
How are you? I'm here with Charlie Brown from Vail Peddlers, Mountain
Peddlers of Vail.
He was
Mountain
just
Peddler.
Tell
Yeah.
him what's going on. I'm going to show him that magazine you were
Okay,
talking to
cool.
me about.
Yeah. We're down here in Eagle, having fun. We have 2 shops. One's in Eagle Vale, so we're up and down the valley, and my shop that I opened in '99 is in Eagle, and my partner's shop opened in '93, and he's in Eagle Vale currently.
He knows what's going on, everything related to bikes. He's going to be working here at the skill track. Tell me what's going on the skill part.
Well, this is where people are actually going to be looking at bikes that are used bikes for sale.
Mm-hmm.
And this is where they can kind of demo and try them. I'm here for simple service, just community effort. We have some bikes on display. We sell Ibis, Kona, BMC, and Norco. So I'm one of the dealers in our Vail Valley that,
What is the big difference between my 1982 mountain bike into this year's mountain bike? What is the biggest difference?
Like, I don't even think they're the same thing, other than the wheel. Other than the wheels are both round. Here's like, kind of a new modern bike, which has much more travel. This is an Ibis Ripmo. This is one of our demo bikes. And your bike had a rim brake. This bike has 4-piston disc brakes that could stop a truck. This bike has tons of suspension that has the dampening, so you can change the rebound, change all those things. The rear shock is here. Your bike in 1982 didn't have any of that.
I don't think so.
It's extremely efficient. They're currently making e-bikes with the same technology. This is a non-e-bike version, which is quite a bit lighter. You can pedal this thing up, down, and all around.
Now, quick question. Is it hard the suspension, or what you consider when you set up suspension? Because I ride motocross.
Yes.
And that's where the money is.
Yeah. Yeah.
What are the things that you can see there when you set up?
There's definitely there's a lot you can do with modern mountain bike suspension. Honestly, I'm not a big moto guy, so I don't know, but you can change the spring rate, which is air pressure. You can change all the dampening, rebound, and compression. Compression, rebound is generally compression's on the top, rebounds on the bottom. So a lot of the new Fox forks, the Grip 2, you can change high and low speed compression, high and low speed rebound. It's a lot going on, and it certainly takes time to play around with it, but you can't hurt anything, so play with it. You can change the suspension type as far as air versus swing. You can add to an air suspension, which changes the spring rate, and you can do that on the front and on the back. So what you can do in suspension, we'll preset it for you, but
that is amazing. That is amazing.
Having us on.
Yeah.
Trish, as you know, these things just get interesting. Mr. Brett Dawson just showed up here, and he's hiding and making faces right here on my back.
Man, okay. Yeah.
He's from Cycle
we got...
Effect. You can see.
I didn't know this is a live thing. I'll let you get back to the video.
So Cycle Effect will be
here
heckling
you? Is he heckling you, Brazzo?
Yeah. So as
good.
you know,
yeah, maybe we can check in with Brett on the next interview.
Yeah, that'd be fantastic. And come over, check. There's so much expertise, so much professionalism going on. How much knowledge on the bikes. This is just cool. Come over, get on your bikes, and come and visit Brett. He's still making faces at me, No, cool.
Oh man. Okay, we'll give Brett his time on the camera. Hey, thanks Charlie Brown for that little tutorial on what we can find. Yeah, and the advancement of technology in mountain bikes, it's just phenomenal. So if you haven't got a new bike in a while and you can get one of these at the Velo Swap, you're gonna save money and you're still gonna have a great product. So check out the Velo Swap today down at the Eagle Outside Festival. You can go to eagleoutsidefestival.com for more details on the entire schedule that's happening today and tomorrow. But I think we're gonna head to Leadville now. Is that correct, Meredith? I think we are. And our signal was a little bit fuzzy down in Eagle, so hopefully Brasso can get a little closer to the Wi-Fi. But hello, Steve and Brett. It's great to see you guys coming from beautiful Leadville. Can you hear me this morning?
Good morning. Absolutely. We're standing out here in front of the new entrance to the St. Vincent Health Hospital to be opening up in just a couple of months. So happy to be joining you this morning.
Oh, yes. Great to see you guys again. And we want to let people know that they have an opportunity to either win land or win $10,000. This is the big fundraiser that's going on with St. Vincent Health. And Steve, why don't you tell us about this awesome fundraiser? And I believe this is the third year you've been doing it.
That is correct. Last year it didn't happen, with the COVID. But yes, this is the third time that we've had this campaign, a land campaign, and it's been extremely successful. I'm going to hold up the card here. Hopefully you could see it. So if you haven't seen this, then I'm not doing my job because I'm putting them out all over.
Yeah.
But you can log into coloradolandrush.com to purchase tickets. If you buy one ticket, it's $75. It gets cheaper the more you purchase. So if you get 3, it's $195. If you get 5, then it's $300. We have several tickets still available. The drawing will be held on June 24th at 6 p.m. So we will be having sales up until 5 p.m. on June 24th.
Okay, yeah. So you've got some time to still get this, and really exciting that you can own land in Colorado. The real estate market has just been booming all over the place, including the Leadville area. And this piece of land is just kind of southwest of town, right? In the Panarch subdivision?
That is correct. It's about 20 minutes south of Leadville in the Panarch subdivision. Absolutely. And the address is 795 Juniper. So if anybody wants to come up and take a look, there's a big sign posted out in front of it. It's very easy to find. You basically just take Highway 24 south, get on County Road 24, you follow it up around, and you will see the Panarch subdivision sign. You go to the end of that, it's Gold Street. You take a left, you go down to Juniper, take a right, and it's about 3/4 down, and it is on the north side.
Okay. And Brett, this is a fundraiser for St. Vincent Health. Tell us how the money raised from this fundraiser is going to help rural healthcare.
Absolutely. So, as most folks are familiar with healthcare, the equipment and the technology gets quite expensive. But when you have the need for that for you or a family member, it's always great to have that there. And not only just have it there, but have it right in your community. So, part of what we're looking at doing with St. Vincent Health is we're really standing on the shoulders of all those that have gone before us, and we're building, expanding, and creating new opportunities for healthcare up here in Leadville. For example, this week we just opened up our new family health center, which combines all of primary care here in Leadville. Brought in a brand new provider, Jason Wright, who was a former Army medic, just a fantastic guy, just a great launch of that new facility. And then in a couple of weeks, or a couple months actually, we'll be opening up our brand new St. Vincent Health Hospital, which you're seeing some of the overview pictures right there. And really, the money that the foundation helps us raise and all of the donations we receive, we're putting into the equipment to really help provide a state-of-the-art facility here in Leadville. We're putting in a brand new CT machine, brand new X-ray machine, new equipment for our new OR suite, our endoscopy suite. There's brand new equipment and lifts for our trauma bays and our emergency services. And it's really incredible to be able to bring this level of state-of-the-art service here to Leadville and Lake County and all of those surrounding.
Oh, definitely. Because you have so much recreation in that area, and the population of Leadville is growing as well. When I was just down there a few weeks ago to visit you guys and to see the new facility, I saw all that development on the north edge of town, and to have rural healthcare and to have all those amenities right there under one roof. I mean, this is fantastic, and really cool for the history of that hospital. I understand St. Vincent has been around for quite some time, right, Brett?
You bet. Yeah, our tradition of healthcare started up here with the miners as the nuns arrived in the early 1800s. And part of the commemoration with the new hospital is the local muralist is actually creating a beautiful tribute to the healthcare history here in Leadville that starts with the nuns and the sisters of Leavenworth, Kansas, that came up to help support the miners and their families here, and then taking it all the way through several different building iterations to the brand new facility that we'll be launching in a couple months. So
Okay.
pretty exciting to have that sort of long history and tradition up here to be building on.
Well, and it sounds like such a win-win, Steve. If we want to get a ticket, I mean, think about it. We're supporting the rural health, but then also we have a chance to win. And there's also the dollar component, the $10,000. When people hear about this, what do they say?
Well, people are really excited that they have an option now, that if they choose not to do the land, because I've had several people that I've approached where they can't come up here because of the altitude. So it gives them an opportunity, to have a different chance to win something different besides the land. So, having that option has really, I think, improved the reach out that we've had within the community and outside of the community as well, because I do get questions about that. If for health reasons we can't move up there, what are our options and stuff. So it's nice to be able to do that and offer something different besides the land in itself. But of course, to not take advantage of the land and everything that's around it, has a huge loss. But hopefully, again, we'll be able to continue doing this in the future and continue raising money for our
Exactly.
rural community, rural health community.
Yeah, and I think what's really neat is the Penark subdivision. You're near Twin Lakes. If you've never been to Twin Lakes, they're so beautiful. Independence Pass comes out there. A lot of bikers, campers, hikers enjoy this area. So it's really neat to have it here. Oh, it looks like we got a little freeze going on with our video, guys. Okay. Wonder if we can get them back. But St. Vincent Health, just an amazing raffle that they're doing. $75 will get you one ticket, 3 tickets for $195, 5 tickets for $300. They will be doing this drawing on June 24th, and you can basically sign up even that day, but they will be drawing it that night. You need not be present to win. Tickets are on sale now at Colorado Land Rush. And once again, it can either be for the the land or for $10,000 in cash. So if you don't need the land or don't know what to do with the land, you can always get that. So for more details, coloradolandrush.com, and only about 7,000 tickets will be sold. So that increases your chances to win. All right, we have more Vail Daily Live coming your way. Stay tuned.
You can own land in Twin Lakes and help St. Vincent Hospital Foundation raise funds. Would it be worth a $75 raffle ticket for a chance to win it? The drawing for this half-acre residential lot is June 24th.
Plastic surgery isn't just about looking good, it's about feeling good. At Mangett Plastic Surgery Institute and Skincare, from the moment you walk in the door, we want you to feel confident and empowered, while our team of specialists help you find the best version of yourself. With two of the nation's leading plastic surgeons right here in the mountains, we have one goal: personalized care with exceptional results. Mangett Plastic Surgery Institute and Skincare. Your beauty should be effortless.
Welcome back to Vail Daily Live. I want to check out the lens of the day. This is brought to you by Eyepieces of Vail. And I thought I'd bring out the Oakley Kato. These are like so cool to wear. They're kind of cool looking as well. I'm not sure if you can really tell, but it's like one big shield, and it even covers a little bit of your nose. There's different nose pieces that you can put in just so it fits your face a little better. And what's cool about the Kato is these are engineered to push the boundaries of performance with a purpose-built design that conforms to the contours of the athlete's face. So it's got a seamless look, which is really great. Maybe if you're doing some biking, you don't want the dust, you don't want the bugs, you want to have this all seamless. And it's got a progressive, disruptive wrap design and a frameless architecture. So it's really cool. All it really has is a nose piece right here, innovative tilt function, and like I mentioned, those multiple nose pads that come with your little cleaning cloth. And you got a nice case. You spend good money on these glasses. You want to make sure you store them properly, take care of them. But you can find these at Eyepieces, especially at the new Eyepieces Sports Store, which is located right in the Sun Up Hotel in Vail. So check out these bad boys. Yeah, I mean, I literally feel like a superhero, Batman, Catwoman, something like that with these cool frames. It's a polarized black frame, and then the lens is the prism black. If you've heard about the prism technology that Oakley has, it's pretty amazing. So a great investment in your eyes. So if you want to find out more, stop by Eyepieces. They have 6 locations here in the Vail Valley, from Vail Village, Lions Head, Beaver Creek, Edwards, and then one over in Snowmass as well. So that's your lens of the day. Now we're going to give you details with your weather. I just checked. It was 55 degrees already in Vail, warmer down valley where Brazzo is standing by. But your weather is brought to you by the outlets at Silverthorne. We have fresh air brands, mountains of styles, and elevated savings. And a nice sunny skies this morning, but the clouds will start to taper, come on in later on this afternoon. We have about a 30 to 40% chance of showers after 2 p.m. Temperatures in the upper 70s to the high, to the high 70s and low 80s down valley. And as we look at the next couple of days, here's what we can expect. Tomorrow's forecast right around the mid 70s, and we still have that chance of showers to occur probably by about noon tomorrow into the afternoon. But a lot of times the showers, they can just be hit or miss. It might be raining on the south side of the interstate over Beaver Creek. Maybe Wildridge is fine. It's just hard to predict. We always say if you don't like the weather, wait 15 minutes or go 15 miles. Usually if you travel west, lower elevation, we have a little less rain for you down in Eagle, which I think we're going to have fine temperatures and fine weather for all the activities happening with the Eagle Outside Festival. And are we going to go back to Brazzo, Rachel? All right. Hey, Brazzo. Okay, man. I like your shades, but I think you got to wear these Katos. I think you look good in these shades.
I love to wear those Katos. Yeah,
Okay,
Kato looks
so
good.
so what's happening down there? I know Eagle Outside Festival. We have some bike clinics, skills clinics, technical clinics. You were just talking to Charlie Brown, and then did you lose Brett? Is Brett still there?
Brett is setting up there with the Cycle Effect crew. Yeah, Cycle Effect. Brett, you're live, man.
Yeah, get him over here.
I think they're towing him.
Oh,
Just kidding. Thanks for getting in shape here, Trish. As you can see, we have some electric bikes. The people at Intense are setting up behind me. And I was talking with Mike and Austin here with the Specialized bikes. Look at how cool these bikes look. I'm like a kid here, really drooling all over these toys. Look at these things. Look how amazing. And this is Mike here. And he's going to tell us a little bit about what's going to Specialized today.
Well, we're here at the Eagle Outside Festival. We have about 15 demo bikes set up for participants to try. We got our new Stump Jumper, lightweight, trail-capable trail bike for most users. We have, going into this one, is our new Stump Jumper Evo. It has a wide array of adjustability for tackling pretty much anything the mountain can throw at you, as well as some of our lightweight Epic Evos. Those are going to be a very, very lightweight, cross-country, trail-oriented bike. Actually, if you want to put a number plate on your bike and go out and do a race, that'd be your deal. We're going to be here today, tomorrow, demoing bikes and having a great time.
Well, this is Mike, and that's Austin right there, getting things ready. So come and look for them and go check out these beasts. Look at those bikes.
Oh, yeah.
Holy
I know.
moly.
They look great. Okay, and Brazzo, looks like there's a little climbing wall behind you that they'll be setting up.
Yeah, the kids. This is going to be amazing for the kids too. For the big kids and the little kids, because it's so much fun. Intense is setting up here, POC helmets and stuff. It's going to be tons of stuff, tons of equipment. How are you, brother? Good, man. Are you going to be demoing these bikes today, or what is the deal? Yeah. What is your name, my friend? Shane and Brazzo. Great to meet you. So Shane from Intense, come and visit him. These bikes are the real deal. For sure. Man, high-tech toys for high intense people. So what a brand. Look at that.
and Brazzo, what's really cool about having this in Eagle, Eagle has about 100 miles of amazing trails for running, for just hiking, mountain biking. Eagle has really become kind of a mountain biking mecca. You don't have to go all the way to Moab or even Fruta. You can bike, and a lot of people live down there who are locals, so it's just right in your backyard.
Absolutely. You can go to the Haymaker or the Boneyard and have an easy ride with some built-up jumps. The people here, they work hard on the trails. The Haymaker have amazing jumps. You can really send it. And then you can go and climb like a maniac if that's where you are into it. As you know, I'm more into the downhill happy place for my legs. But you know, look at that guy. Look at that guy
Oh,
running
there's
all
Mike
over the
again.
place. This thing is pumping.
Okay, perfect. All right. So yeah, so this is going to kick off this morning. We'll have the skills clinics and the different group rides that they're hosting. The swap is going on if you want to buy some used gear or sell your own gear. I know the Prana sale was happening too. So it looks like they're just starting to get things unpacked and ready to go.
They have mini donuts. Yep, just saying.
Oh, mini donuts. Oh, wow.
Look at this thing. Look at this. And they want to have
Oh, so it's going to
churros
be
too. This is out of the charts.
Okay, we got some carnival-like atmosphere and the mini donuts. Okay, perfect. Awesome. Well, thank you, Brazzo, for that detail on what's happening down at Eagle Ranch with the Eagle Outside Festival. Go to eagleoutsidefestival.com for more details. And then are we gonna head over to Meredith next, Rachel?
Looks like Meredith's ready. We can say hi to her.
All right, Meredith, looks like you've made your way to Vail. Are you walking or are you on a bicycle or are you driving? How are you getting to these places so quickly?
Yeah, I'm walking. That's the best thing about Vail. Everything is walkable, and there's such gorgeous trails in between, you know, because the amphitheater and the Ford Gardens are kind of on the outside of the village, and there's this beautiful trail by the river, and I took some videos. The river is actually really going right now, so that makes me excited to try to get on the river on a raft or on a kayak. But yeah, so now I'm at Solaris.
Yeah,
Posted
and what was
up by a
cool.
little fire.
Oh yeah, we got the fire there. And what was really neat is that in the reflection, the windows behind you, like it shows that blue sky. It's just gorgeous out there. I know we've got the fun activities happening with the GoPro Mountain Games coming up, but a few things that are going on. We just got the announcement, Meredith. Last night you were at the Ford Amphitheater for the Michael Franti concert. That was one of the paid concerts. We do have the Tuesday night concerts, Hot Summer Nights, returning on June 22nd. But Meredith, we just got the announcement that Down Valley, the free Thursday night concert series returns to Eagle Town Park. And I'm not sure if you've been there, Meredith, but this is a really fun thing for locals to do on Thursday nights. It is going to begin July 1st and go all the way through August 12th. So kind of the heat of the summer. Runaway Grooms would be the first band. And then we've got some great bands. We've got Green Buddha, 10 Years Gone, New Family Dog, Dixie Leadfoot, Steely Dead. I wonder if that's a Steely Dan cover band. And then Hardscrabble, a local's favorite. But excited to see that Alpine Bake Show Downtown is returning. A lot of people have been asking me after I announced that the Hot Summer Nights were coming back. People were saying, yeah, but what about Eagle? So Hot Summer Nights, that's on Tuesdays. On Thursdays, it's Eagle. Go down to the Eagle Town Park, bring your picnic. It's been a really fun place for people to gather, and it's just been awesome. But Meredith, what can you tell us about the GoPro Mountain Games? I know that you've been checking out that. Early registration is over, but you can still register for most of the activities. I think fly fishing is sold out, though.
Yeah, and the other one that is sold out is the men's amateur and pro disc golf.
Oh,
and that's happening over in Malloy Park, Minturn.
Okay.
But yeah, there's still plenty of time and room to sign up. There's about 10 different categories of sports with the GoPro Mountain Games. And, you know, that's rafting, running, dog events.
We've got the mountain biking.
The mountain biking, of course. We've been talking about it. I've been so inspired hearing Brazzo and all the other vendors talk about the bikes as being a new mountain biker. And then there's photography competitions and plenty
live
of
music.
Concerts, live music, exactly. So they're kicking it off with Yonder String Band over at the Gerald R. Ford Amphitheater on Thursday night. And then on Friday night, Bob Weir is going to come to Vail. I mean, he's such a huge name and a huge star.
I've heard that has been sold out. And even when they released more tickets, it sold out right away. So unfortunately, the 2 nights of Bob Weir, Wolf Brothers, we can't get tickets for them anymore.
Yes, but I'm actually quite excited for Yonder Mountain String Band. I love bluegrass music, especially being in the mountains. Like whenever I'm driving, up the mountain, I want to be listening to bluegrass. So I'm really excited for that one. So
Okay,
yeah,
cool.
I
Yeah.
think this whole event really does kick off this summer at Vail. It's such a fun event, and I feel like there's something for everyone, whether you're a pro athlete or you're purely a spectator, or if you're a dog. I mean, it's one of the most fun events here in Vail.
It definitely is. Okay. All right. Well, Meredith, thank you. We're going to check in with her a little bit later. Where she was standing at the Solaris, they won't be doing the slackline competitions. They're just going to be doing a demo over by the International Bridge. So they'll have professional slackliners going across Gore Creek. So just to let you know that that won't be happening, and neither will the rock climbing. Those were the big, huge spectator events. And with COVID, they wanted to try to decrease the crowds a little bit. So just want to let you know that slacklining and the climbing competitions will not be happening during the GoPro Mountain Games. You can check out the whole schedule at mountaingames.com for more details about getting tickets for Yonder Mountain String Band next Thursday and signing up if you want to compete in any of the events. But we've got a commercial, then we've got the Fly Fishing Report. We've got more weather coming your way. So stay with Vail Daily Live. Welcome back to Vail Daily Live. Want to give you an idea of what the fish are biting on these days. Brought to you by Fly Fishing Outfitters. They're the only locally owned Orvis endorsed shop here in Avon. They've been around since 1992. And our very own publisher, Mark Werzer, and our executive producer of the show, Scott Sternberg, they got to go on a float trip yesterday. They were on the Upper Sea, State Bridge down to Twin Bridge. And they said they were catching quite a few fish. They tell me 20, but I don't know if that's a fish story. But I guess according to a lot of the other guide groups that were out, because all the guides kind of talk about their day and communicate after that, our group, our guys from the Vail Daily, caught about 20 fish. So that was the most. Scott's behind the scenes here telling me that it's true. It's true. But so what they were doing is basically working with nymphine and dry droppers, with caddis and stoneflies out there. Float trips are actually still pretty good. I know it is the runoff, but if you go to certain stretches of the river, the color is still holding up. Wading is a little bit more dangerous. I was talking to Riley, who's one of the guides over at Fly Fishing Outfitters, and he said that, even if you're by the banks, some of those banks are getting saturated and collapse underfoot. So you just want to be careful. And hey, all ages, all genders can get out there as well. Family float trips are a great way to spend the afternoon. And it's so gorgeous. You're seeing parts of Colorado from the river, from a boat. You're going a little bit slower than you would be if you're driving on a car. And so it's a great way to have that be a part of your vacation. And you can stop by Fly Fishing Outfitters located right next to Agave in Avon. Talk to John Packer and the crew. They've got a lot of good Father's Day gift ideas too. John Packer was here just last week with all the different types of backpacks and the vests. So you can organize all of your tippet and your scissors and everything that you're going to need out there. So for more information, go to flyfishingoutfitters.net. But weather-wise today, here's what we're going to see. We're going to see clear skies this morning. Temperatures right around the 50s right now in Vail, 55 the last time I checked. This weather report is brought to you by Liv Sotheby's International Realty. They're the Colorado's leading real estate firm. Contact their Vail Valley broker professionals today to help you live the life you love. And the sunshine could be affected by some cloud cover later on this afternoon. National Weather Service is calling for about a 30% chance of showers after 2 p.m. Now, this is for Vail. If you're down in Eagle, I think we might get away with not having a rain shower. Typically, they sometimes escape. They kind of call that the window. Eagle and Gypsum sometimes escape the showers that we'll see up valley. So really just depends on where you're at today. Enjoy the activities. Bring along a rain jacket just in case. A lot of times these showers, they're not sticking around all day. So you can resume your activities, whether you're on the golf course, just watch for the lightning in case we get the thunder shower. But a little rain didn't hurt anybody. Just bring the rain jacket. But so we've got more VDL coming up. And what are we going to talk about, Rachel? Do we have Meredith standing by or Brazzo? Okay. Hey, Meredith, I understand that the chairlift, we've got Gondola 1. They just announced that they're going to open that up during the GoPro Mountain Games just for that weekend.
Yes. I actually did see people get on it, but maybe it was some people, preparing some of the restaurants or activities at the top of the mountain. But it's always such a exciting thing for new tourists to come and ride on the gondola. I feel like it's as spectacular during the summer as the winter.
It definitely is. And it gets you to a different vantage point. And if you have your Epic Pass for next season, for the ski season, you can actually ride the lifts now. I know a lot of locals will get their pass, right around Memorial Day, and then they'll have that access and they'll do the bike haul starting Father's Day weekend. They won't have it this weekend. And usually the bike haul is a little extra money, but it's nice to have all those options for you if you're going to go up there. And Meredith, they also do a yoga up there. That won't be happening quite yet, but that's kind of a fun way to start your morning. Take the lift up. I think Mid-Vail is around 10,000 feet. And there you are looking at the Gore Range doing your yoga poses.
It's incredible. Yeah, I think they do that every Saturday morning. Is that right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep, usually that's when they do it.
And then they have a gorgeous wedding deck up there as well. So
yes.
You can get all dressed and go to the top of the mountain. But I mean, it's gorgeous. We can even see that from my view.
Yep. Gandhi 1 line way in the backdrop. Okay. And then you know what's over there too is Pepe's Face. They're going to have that competition at the GoPro Mountain Games too, right?
Yes. I went to Pepe's Face earlier this week, which was pretty exhilarating for me. And so that competition is where they have a 30-minute time slot and they're running up and down Pepe's Face. I'm actually looking at it from this view, and it's a pretty intense competition. But there's some really fun races and events at the GoPro Games starting June 10th. So it's coming up. So we're really excited.
I know we're going to be out there in full force with our Vail Daily Live team. So we'll have Meredith and Brazzo and Ken and Ashley with us and Ty. So we're excited to get out there. All right, we're going to take it to Brazzo now. I think he's standing by. What's he got out there? Hey, Brazzo.
Hey, how are you?
Hey, how are you? What's going on down there?
Well, with Love and Life, I'm here with Yuri with the Boneyard, checking it out. And look at what he got behind us.
Oh, wow. Yeah, I heard they're going to have a tiki barbecue, right, Yuri?
That's exactly right.
So what's going on?
I don't know if you can
today?
see my menu.
Oh, cool. Yes, we can.
Okay,
the Beyond
cool.
Burger. Okay, cool. Yes,
We've got
you're going to have
burgers,
the Vienna hot dog.
Vienna hot dogs from Chicago, because that's where I'm originally from. And we're going to have this grill open all day, starting about noon. And then the backyard, the Tiki Bar, and the backyard at Boneyard is open. The whole Eagle Outside Festival is going off. So,
check
yeah,
this place. Check this place. They have bean bags. They have a little stage right there. Heard it's a rumor in town. This is what is happening. Yesterday, this place was packed.
Oh, I bet.
Packed. So
a nice afternoon. People are just itching to get outside. And the Boneyard, such a great place. And Erie families come down there. You know, kids love to just play in the yard. That's awesome. And you've got pizza as well as pasta too.
Of course. Yeah, the full menu is available, but we're the full restaurant's open. It's going to be kind of a big weekend here. We're super psyched to invite people to come back out. Like, not only just did you see the backyard, but the view and the mountains, everything's open. We're ready to go.
Okay, yeah. You know, when I was talking to Mike McCormick about this event, he said that really the businesses and the community, when everyone leans in to make this possible, and that's such a big thing that Eagle Ranch does. It seems like Eagle and Eagle Ranch, you guys all come together, and if there's an event, everyone wants to participate.
Yeah.
Yeah, so biking, partying, a great atmosphere here in Eagle. You know, bring your kids, have a good time, have a beer, you know, food outside. Doesn't get any better than that, especially coming out of that. What was it? I don't even remember the name. I don't even want to mention it. I don't want to bring it back.
That C word. We're not going to say it. We're not going to say
exactly. So don't forget, they also have a prana. I was looking, they close right now, but they open at 9. They have a prana yoga gear sample sale today and tomorrow. So today is from 9 to 3 and tomorrow is from 9 to 4 today and 10 to 3 tomorrow. Okay. I was looking into some yoga pants, but I didn't have any luck. I will show you later on. I will do some B-roll, me trying some yoga pants.
Me and Brasso are going to go try on some yoga pants.
Yeah. You guys need to bring back the party. Yoga pants party. Okay, perfect. That's awesome. Thanks, guys. Okay, good to see you, Yuri. Have fun at Boneyard. They've got their tiki bar, their grill, and the grill is right there. And then their big backyard, they're all ready to go. So stop by. If you're going to be down at the Eagle Outside Festival, you won't go hungry or thirsty if you stop by the Boneyard. But we've got, speaking of hunger, one of the things I love to do in the morning is start my day off with these little breakfast cookies. I learned how to make them. As many of you know, I don't make a lot of food. I make reservations, but we're going to learn how to make breakfast cookies with Christine Pierangeli. Oh, hi. Okay, 1 second. We're just getting the video ready, everybody. Christine Pierangeli, I know that she went to the Michael Franti concert last night. She was up early. I was emailing her, hey, can we run your cookie piece? And she said yes, but she had a great time at the concert last night. Very uplifting and very fun to be back with people. Are we ready, Meredith or Rachel?
Yeah, let's check it out.
Okay, let's check it out. Your mother was right. Breakfast is the most important meal of the day. And we're going to find out how to make that meal even healthier with Christine Pierangeli. She's with Profound Wellness of Vail. And Christine, you have breakfast cookies for us to make. And they look pretty easy, pretty quick, and very healthy.
Very healthy and made with really ingredients that most of us have laying around the house most of the time. But we really like to focus on balancing that blood sugar, starting out with a nice even energy in the morning. These can also be a snack for the middle of the morning or the middle of the afternoon. Anytime you need a bump on that energy to just kind of lower that stress level, lower anxiety, keep your mood in a great place. And it's grab and go, and it takes very little time to put together.
All right, let's get started. So oatmeal, of course, that's a big thing that many of us have in the house.
Right, the oats, that's adding lots of good fiber. That's part of the triumvirate of blood sugar balance, getting that fiber in.
And a little bit of peanut butter.
A little bit of peanut butter, any nut butter really. Almond butter, cashew butter, you could use any butter you want. Add some more protein, right? Get that in there.
And then the raisins.
The raisins, those give us lots of fiber, some good fast-acting fuel, and lots of nutrients. Magnesium, they're loaded with lots of vitamins and minerals.
Okay.
So toss those in there. Next, we've got a mix of coconut flakes, fiber and healthy fats. Also chia seeds, great essential fats and fiber. And I like to use hemp seeds as well. These are all options, but the hemp seeds are a great source of protein. So toss those in.
Okay.
And then for flavoring, we'll do some vanilla. And we'll do some salt just to enhance all the flavors.
Okay, perfect.
And then the egg is great little binding agent, and it's also loaded with healthy fats and protein.
Okay.
Again, getting that triumvirate in of blood sugar balance.
Perfect.
Bring
Now,
everything together.
You can easily put this in the oven. It doesn't take very long, and they cook up really nicely, even at altitude too.
That's right. That's right. 350 for about 15 minutes. I have convection ovens, so sometimes it takes a little bit less. You just have to keep an eye on them.
And Christine, you're a certified master nutrition therapist, so you think about the science behind the food. I mean, it tastes good, but really, if we thought about how our blood sugar was regulated through the day with what we eat, we could really solve a lot of our own problems.
That's right. That's right. We could really reduce our stress. Stress has such an impact on our health, and just by eating the right nutrients, we can eliminate that stress to a large degree. Really improve our mood with our food.
Okay, well, through the magic of television, we've got the cookies right here. They look great. I'm going to guess that they taste delicious. If we want to find out more, what's your website?
www.profoundwellness.fit.
Okay, and don't forget breakfast, most important meal of the day. All right. Christine Pierangeli, she's a certified master nutritional therapist. I love those cookies. I usually have them most mornings. I just need to go to the grocery store and get some more oatmeal and get some applesauce to put in there. But you can check out our website, profoundwellness.net, to find out more details on great recipes to make your body feel good. But what also makes your body feel good? New clothes. We're going to give you your weather by the outlets at Silverthorne. I'm wearing one of their shirts from Banana Republic. Real fun. This eyelet lace is just amazing. So thank you, outlets at Silverthorne. Super fun to get those summer whites back out again. And it totally felt like summer yesterday, the day before. Like Yuri said, the Boneyard deck was just cranking last night with a ton of people out there. Everyone wanted to be on a deck or enjoying some nice cold beverage out somewhere. Our daylight hours are so long as we approach the summer solstice later on this month. But what's the weather going to look like for today? We're already in the upper 50s in Vail. So it's about 57 in Vail right now. Down Valley, probably near 60, where Bratzo was staying by. And then we'll reach into the mid 70s up Valley, low 80s down Valley. And we've got about a 30% chance of showers after 2 p.m. So I think I'm going to try to get a bike ride in before that shower happens, or you can always go later. The showers don't last very long. So you can do that if you want to do your outdoor activity. Just don't let the rain scare you away. You still got to get some exercise today. Want to thank the outlets at Silverthorne for this weather. They have fresh air styles, mountains of brands, and elevated savings. Thanks for watching Vail Daily Live this morning. We'll be with you live tomorrow, 7 to 8:30. You can see us on Facebook and on YouTube. You can also chat with us through those two platforms, or check us out on our website, vaildaily.com. Also, if you want to watch us later, if you want to sleep in, you can do so. Watch us on YouTube, Facebook, as well as Roku, Apple TV, Amazon Fire, or wherever you get your downloads for on demand. And then don't forget to subscribe so you can be alerted to when we are going live. Thanks for watching this morning. I'm Tricia Swenson.